Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, there is this story on the Star newspaper today, because smart people read the Star. Inside Ruto's night meeting with Raila's troops, I want us to analyze this particular meeting, because in my view, the meeting is significant politically speaking for two main reasons. Number one, the meeting is coming at a time when William Ruto had actually traveled all the way to Gatundu to meet with the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. So, did they discuss the content of the meeting between Ruto and Uhuru? So, it's significant in that front. Number two, it's also coming at a time when William Ruto is actually escalating his political activities across the country. And one of the areas which is giving William Ruto serious political headache is the mountain. The question is it possible that during their meeting with Uhuru Kenyatta failed to commit, and therefore William Ruto is now deciding to focus his attention to the Luo nation? And the truth of the matter is that William Ruto's bid for re-election in 2027 is actually pegged. His win is pegged on Raila Odinga. If Raila Odinga will fail to deliver Luo Nyanza, if Raila Odinga will fail to deliver Coast, if Raila Odinga will fail to deliver the Luo nation for William Ruto, then I can assure you, William Ruto will be going nowhere. So let us begin this video by going through this statement verbatim, just a few minutes, before we get into the objectives which, in my view, the meeting was supposed to achieve. But first of all, before we do all those, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to Lemfi. Lemfi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your M-Pesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin by going through this particular article. It begins here. President Ruto on Tuesday hosted MPs from Raila Odinga's Nyanza backyard for a meeting in State House. So it means William Ruto met with members of parliament from Raila Odinga's backyard in State House. The Star has established that the well-attended meeting, which started at 7 p.m., went late into the night. So it means the meeting, Ruto doesn't drink alcohol. So I don't know whether they took tea until very late in the night. But probably let's assume the meeting went on because there were so many people in attendance. Maybe the meeting went on past midnight, okay? The meeting was clocked in secrecy with not a single picture being released by State House, as has always been the norm. You see, normally, whenever William Ruto meets people and he wants the content to come out, he would always release the photos. But now we have William Ruto coming from meeting with Uhuru Kenyatta the previous day, and then meeting with the Luo MPs, and then he decides that this meeting, no photo is going to be taken. So, ladies and gentlemen, why do you think they didn't want photos to be taken from this particular meeting? And it proceeds here. MPs were quietly mobilized. Those participating in the ongoing games in Mombasa took the next flight to Nairobi, signaling the importance of the deliberation, which means, MPs are currently, they were in Mombasa. I think, I'm not sure whether the event ended, but they were in Mombasa. So those who are in Mombasa were told, can you book the next available flight to Nairobi? we have a meeting with Ruto, but make it confidential. So all of them, most of them flew. Then it proceeds here. The lawmakers first met at National Assembly's leader, Junet Mohammed's office in parliament before leaving in a long convoy. Remember, Junet Mohammed is a close ally of Raila Odinga. And the fact that these guys met at his office before leaving for State House means that the meeting had the blessings of none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. And it proceeds here. MPs who attended the meeting said it was all about follow-up of some of the development projects the president had promised the region. Some of the roads the president said would be constructed include the Moroni, Mamboleo, and Awasi Katito Road. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the story in the Star. And because smart people read the Star, I want to confirm that I've also heard about this particular meeting. Someone informed me, but I denied it because I could not understand why William Ruto would meet with members of parliament from Luo Nyanza and then fail to share photos. So I said, okay, let me confirm further. But nobody again confirmed to me. But what do you think was the objective of this particular meeting? That's exactly what I want us to analyze in this video. Number one, in my view, William Ruto's visit to Nyanza. I've received credible information that William Ruto is supposed to be in Nyanza during this December. I think there is some event in Siaya organized by the county government, some cultural event. Is it called Penyiluo? And the president intends to attend that event. And I'm told most of the projects, for those who follow me on Facebook, the other day I was going to Siaya and I observed that serious road expansion were underway from Luanda going all the way to Siaya. And when I asked around, I was told, the president is coming and he had made promise of this road, and therefore he just wants to ensure that by the time he arrives, the road is concluded. So the president is supposed to come to Siaya, or Nyanza for that matter, and this meeting probably was about a brief debrief. They were being debriefed on the president, maybe the president's program, maybe they were raising some of their concerns, because the president came to Nyanza, and the moment he left, the people of Nyanza forgot about him. And I remember opining on this platform that unless William Ruto will start doing some tangible projects, nothing would take place. Nobody was going to embrace him. So that's number one. Number two, I also think that it's about 2027 politics. And it is now clear that William Ruto, the president of the Republic of Kenya, has actually lost hope in winning and is actually in panic mode. And that's why you are seeing William Ruto rushing to meet Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto trying to meet church leaders, William Ruto trying to move around. Everything is not working for William Ruto. So, in my view, this meeting at State House, after meeting with Uhuru Kenyatta, in my view, I think William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta did not agree on specific issues William Ruto wanted. Because remember, William Ruto is a politician. He wants to be re-elected. Uhuru Kenyatta is losing nothing. So maybe Ruto told Uhuru, I want us to work like this or in this way. But Uhuru told him, no, I'm not. So William Ruto, in his own wisdom, being a politician, has figured out that if he relied on Uhuru Kenyatta to deliver the mountain, he's not going to succeed. Or maybe Uhuru Kenyatta refused to support him. And since Uhuru Kenyatta has refused to support him, Rigathi Gachagua is also fully on the other side. Maybe he's trying to reach out to these Nyanza MPs so that they can escalate their political activities for 2027, especially in Nyanza. Number four, in my view, there are also some emerging politics after meeting with Uhuru Kenyatta. If there's one thing which I've always told you on this platform, is that if you look at ODM party, after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, their value went up. Now with the entry of Uhuru Kenyatta into the equation, it means their value is going to come down. Their value is going to come down. And because the value is coming down as a result of Uhuru's entry, I think they met with William Ruto to ask him some questions that, boss, we are here. What's not happening? So I don't know what Ruto's response to that question was, but I know for sure, and I've talked to some other guys, that since the entry of Uhuru Kenyatta into the equation, ODM party feels threatened. Just like in Mount Kenya, you see the popularity of Rigathi Gachagua is worrying Uhuru Kenyatta, despite the fact that Uhuru Kenyatta might want Rigathi to really push Ruto to the corner, but it's working against him. And lastly, development projects in Nyanza. Ruto is supposed to go to Nyanza. William Ruto has been in Nyanza on many occasions. He has listed projects he wanted to do. The last time he was here, he commissioned Project A, Project B, Project C. The question so far is simple. What is the progress of those development projects? Because Kenyans will ask William Ruto that you came to Nyanza, you promised them this. Nothing has happened. Again, you are still coming to them, asking the same thing, but nothing is happening. What is it? Ladies and gentlemen, that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.